Theodore Roosevelt was the most progressive president because he started diplomacy such as the Big Stick diplomacy, dealing with foreign affairs, and the Square Deal, conserving natural resources, controlled businesses, and protected consumers. He also helped build the Panama Canal, which helped import and export goods, created jobs, and made traveling much faster. He also started the Bull Moose Party, which helped conserve the environment, fought for equal rights for women, and helped fight against monopolies.
Theodore Roosevelt by far is the most progressive candidate in this election. The Spanish-American war hero has always promoted progressive reform and seeks to bring America away from Gilded Age politics, established consumer protection through the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure and Food Drug Act, and promoted environmental conservation through the establishment of multiple national parks throughout the United States.
Not only was Taft not the most progressive president, but many believed he was a conservative president. In fact, during his presidency, he appointed many conservative members to his cabinet. And by the end of his presidency, he received higher ratings from conservatives than he did progressivists. Any of the remaining Roosevelt-supporting progressivists had jumped Taft's ship. Aside from this obese man's conservative ideals, he also supported the Payne-Aldrich Act, which was supposed to relieve some of the duties, but instead it raised many of them. Roosevelt was so upset with the president who followed him that in 1912, Roosevelt ran again as a third-party candidate and still received more of the popular vote than Taft, who was a primary candidate. Now, if that doesn't scream who is the most progressive president, then I don't know what does.
Woodrow Wilson was a huge racist. He was socially not progressive, and he segregated the government. His domestic policy during World War I was egregious. The Sedition Act of 1918 allowed the government to jail anyone talking bad about their actions. He also made the first draft and promoted labor unions to comply with their employers.